lot of people commented that they want to see a tack-up video. So I'm going to tack up English today because I think that was what was requested. But yeah, I'm going to tack up Pace and I'm going to ride. So this is Pace. He looks very mad right now. I just shaved his head, so he's probably mad about that. But he's already semi-brushed. I'm not going to do his hoofs. I'll pick up a few. But he got his hoofs done today, like literally an hour ago. So I don't want to re-clean them because that's stupid. Okay, but not the plate. Okay, let's go. First I'm going to brush. This is a hard brush. So somebody could just brush him.
You're killing me.
Okay, sorry. And I'm going to brush him really hard. No, I'm kidding, but not really. Because he's kind of dirty and he's like, oh. I should have given him a bath.
You can hose him down when you're done. Might as well.
Okay. That's all I'm going to do. And
Tessa!
that's not all I'm going to do. It's just to start.
Tessa, be legit.
Okay, I'm going to use, he doesn't have any hair, but I'm going to.
He just got his mane clipped.
He likes the itchy.
He looks so pretty.
He likes the itchy.
And he just had his hooves done.
I just said
So we're not
I already
concluding.
stop.
I'm just
Stop.
elaborating.
No, stop. Just stop talking. You're not allowed to talk.
Alright.
I'm gonna brush his tail. He's an ugly tail, so sorry about it. Okay. That looks good, I think. Okay. I hit my phone. How did you just have your hoofs done an hour ago?
Literally
You've
5
been in the
minutes
barn for like 40 minutes.
Yep.
Can I have this hoof too? Thank you.
Oh yeah. Oh, such a sweet baby. Oh, actually, he did get his hose kind of dirty. I'm kind of surprised.
Probably
Sarah,
his
you're
dad. Dad dumped out his water. My saddle pad first. I chose burgundy today. I was in a burgundy mood, so.
Burgundy's pretty.
So I'm gonna put it on. It has to go up to the wither, right here. I'm sorry, I made. And then you're gonna pull it up. I always like to make sure it's even because I have really bad like OCD about that. And then I'm gonna use my Ogilvy pad today. These are so nice, by the way. I don't even know why I bought it, to be honest. I just bought it just because.
No, it's a nice pad though.
No, I bought
Super
it because
comfy.
people were like, oh my god, Ogilvy. And then I was like, oh my god, Ogilvy. So, and it tells you which way it goes on. This is the back, obviously. And you put it on and it lines with your saddle pad. It's really dirty because I just chugged it.
Yeah. And you'd use that like every single time you ride.
Yeah, I always use it.
Oh, you use it on Hugo too?
Yeah, I use it on Hugo, Pandora, Pace, Tank. Whoever I'm riding, it doesn't really matter. I just always use it because it like pads. Just double pads so that their withers aren't bothered.
Yeah.
My saddle's light, but still. And then I'm gonna go over here to my saddle.
Tessa, excuse where Tessa puts her stuff on the ground. Like I tell her this, but she doesn't listen. She's like, oh, I'll just chuck it over here.
You put it on and you align it. Kind of align it, but like you give like a little room, you know. And then I always hook these. My mom never does, and it pisses me off. But it's kind of hard to get these through here sometimes. But okay, hold on. This is taking longer than I expected. Okay, you pull it through. I hook it. It's just so like the saddle doesn't move and the saddle pad doesn't slide backwards.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then I'll go to the other side. Hold on. And I always make sure that everything looks pretty. And my stirrups are hooked up right now because they were in the trailer. I don't want them clacking around.
It's true.
But this is a really good tool, like a really good tip if you do have a horse that you lunge and you want to lunge it with the saddle on. I recommend tying your stirrups like this. It's like not that hard, but like sometimes I'll lunge with the saddle on, or I don't lunge at all. It like really depends on what I'm feeling like. But oops. So basically, well, I put this in here if I'm riding like this. and then I flop it over once. But if I'm lunging with the saddle, or when we trailer, we tack up the horses before we leave because it's just easier. You go like this, you wrap it around 1, 2, 3 times, and then you stick this in here. Then you take this and you turn it around like this, and it holds them up. So like when they tap a little bit. You can actually do it twice if you don't want it to tap at all. But like this, and so when you're lunging them or you're in the trailer, they don't like clack against each other and move, which I like, which is easier on me.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my girth. This is a 48-inch, but it fits all my horses, which is weird. I know that sounds really weird, but it's because Pace and Marty and Marty, Pandora, and Hugo are really fat, and Hank and Pace are just big horses, so they should be using this size. But I always go through this little tab, which my mom never does either.
I do.
No, not all the time.
Sometimes it's annoying.
No, it's not. It keeps this from...
It does. It keeps it from sliding, but sometimes when I talk about
No,
this,
not sliding. It just keeps it from going up and stuff.
No, because... No, it does. It's there to keep it from sliding, though. But sometimes I just don't want to deal with it.
I'm talking.
I'm just telling you, you're accusing me of, like...
Because it's annoying.
Tack issues here.
It gives me severe anxiety. Oh, and when you're tacking up for, like, English like this, not dressage, you do this first and the last one, not the second. Oh, you do the first and the last, not the second one. This one gets left behind, like this. And I hate when people do, like for dressage it is the first two, but for this one it's the first and the last. Okay, and I put it on 3, I think. So I'm just gonna go to the other side.
That's a good point, actually. That with dressage, it's the first 2.
Yes.
That's a good point. Gosh, can you clean this?
There you go. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing. I always like to make sure that this isn't underneath the saddle. I feel like it rubs a little. I don't know. It just bothers me. I like when everything's like perfect. I don't know. And then I'm gonna go up as high as I can. Pull this back down.
Wait for this place so they can see.
I guess. It's always even. Don't ever make it uneven. They're all on almost to the top. But I'm gonna go do the other side because they.
Mind this.
What?
Cool. That's a cool tip.
Oh, the first. So dressage is the first 2, and hunter jumpers, whatever you're doing, like with just regular English saddles, is the first and the last. So don't ever do the second one because that's not the right etiquette. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to this side. I didn't know how fat he'd be today, or if he'd be bloated. Because when you do, if you tack up your horse and then you obviously you tack up your horse and then you walk him down the arena, you always have to feel the girth before you get into the arena because sometimes horses don't bloat because they get like hay belly and gas and stuff. So I always tack up to the tightest I can get it, and then when I walk down the arena, I check again. Because like Pandora's a really good example. Pace doesn't usually bloat, like he's fat normally, but like he doesn't bloat. But Pandora does. So when we tack up Pandora, she's only on like the first 3 on each side. But when we get down the arena or we trail to a trail ride, she's always really like the girth is so loose, like the saddle will slip. So that's always a good tip because I went and tried out a horse once. Actually, I think the horse was pregnant and they didn't want to tell me. But I got on this horse and she wouldn't tighten the girth any tighter than like the first 2.
Now I wish I would have bought that.
And the saddle was slipping so bad, and I was like, you know the saddle's slipping. And she's like, oh, we're not tightening anymore. And I was like,
yeah, that was super weird, huh?
I was like, okay.
Unless it was freaky when it had its girth tightened. I don't know. And she didn't want you to see that.
Okay, so now it's almost the same as the other side. Both sides don't have to be even, but these 2 have to be even. So never make this one on the 5th one and this one on the 6th one. That's not how you tack up. Okay, so I know. And then I'm gonna put on his bonnet today because I do love bonnets. I have like 20 of these, but he's gonna wear his one that matches his saddle pad. Also, I got this on Amazon and I got that on Amazon, and Amazon has cool horse stuff, so I'm just saying. So I'm gonna put this. This one doesn't have a string, so it just basically like sits on his head.
It stays on though because it was bridle.
Yeah, it stays on because of bridle.
That's really.
Also, I grabbed my helmet. It's a Charles Owen. I got it only 3 years ago, but I don't take care. Actually, it wasn't my fault. I forgot to clip it like good, but my helmet flew off and he went running at like 100 miles an hour and he stepped on it and it was brand new.
And what did it do? It like did something.
And it ripped.
Oh my god, that was a $400 and something helmet. Ripped.
But I used to
A
use
week
a
after she got
Troxel. It doesn't matter what kind of helmet you have.
But yeah,
I used to love my Troxel, and they're literally like $30, and they're so nice, and they're so comfy. That was my favorite helmet in the whole entire world. I didn't even want this, to be honest. Oh, it's an AR8. AYR8. And I obviously have a big head. I don't know what size this is, but I have a 7 1/4. I have a big head. Not the point. But always wear your helmet. I know there's videos of me not wearing my helmet, but that's just like when I'm like messing around, like I'm not being serious. On pace, I always have a helmet on because I'm jumping. If you're jumping, always wear a helmet. Never go anywhere without it because you could break your head and die. Okay. So, for me personally, because my horses are used to me tacking them up, and they're used to not being like properly tacked up all the time, like not always in cross ties or like not even like in anything at all. Like I'll tack up Hugo while he's eating hay. Like it doesn't really matter. Not Pace though, because he's a brat. But he's not a brat. He just likes to move around a lot. Oh, I'm sorry I poked you in the eye. I feel so bad. I'm sorry. Let me kiss it. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, look at this. You're right. So pull that down.
I can't because it's it. It goes back on. His ears are okay. Not the point. But like what I would do, usually if I have I usually hook them to the trailer or something because I don't know, it's the same thing. But I'll unhook one, and then I need this in my hand actually. Did you unhook everything? Oh, I did. Yeah, we went on a trail ride and I forgot to put the I switched bits around on the bridles and I forgot to put the noseband back on my mom's bridle.
It looks ugly.
I was like, me and Hugo don't care. We still look cute.
I don't care. That's Western riding look. I don't like that. I'm sorry, nothing personal.
It wasn't a Western bridle look.
No, I know, but it's the Western bridal look is obviously they use no nosebands, and I just don't like the look. And
Dad had a noseband on his Western saddle, so you're a liar. What I'm gonna do with Pace is I take his halter off and I just slide it around his neck so that he can't go anywhere. Not tight, just on like the second one, just so it hangs.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna throw his reins over. I'm gonna slide him up to, I'm gonna slide him up to the top of his neck. I always grab the noseband. Always make sure you grab the noseband. It's easier if you just have everything that's unhooked in your hand. What I'm gonna do, my horses are really nice with their bridles, like they open their mouths, like you can see that he likes to just put the bridle in his mouth, but you can slide your finger in the side of their, like right here. I didn't show it, but like to put the bit in, you slide your finger in right here so they open their mouth a little bit. The bit shouldn't be tight. I think the bit is actually a little tight for him.
It's
So we're gonna go like this. I'll do it on this side because she's on the other side of me. No, I'll just move around.
Yeah.
So basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this strap that's hooked to the bit. I know, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna probably bring it down.
I think it was 2 almost.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it down 2. It was actually 1, I think, right here. Because I can see the lines of where I use this bridle, see? I think it's down 1 on each side. So what I'm gonna do is that, and I just brought it down 1. And then I'm gonna go to this side, and I'm gonna bring it down another one.
So you can see how it's pulling his mouth.
Mom, I'm bringing it down another one.
No, I'm just showing them that it should look like that.
See, now it looks good. He has his 2 little wrinkles, you can see. 1, 2, all right? 2 is, see how it's like over, it's not supposed to be over the top. You put it under this. I'll put it under this side. When you're doing the noseband, I know, you want food. Okay, it goes through this, and the noseband should always, you should be able to fit 2 fingers in your noseband. So I have like a, I show you one.
Hey.
It shows the mark where I usually put it. So stop. 2 fingers, 2 fingers, 2 fingers, 2 fingers. See, just 2 fingers.
Mm-hmm. Right here, please.
He wants food now because he's getting annoyed. Stop. 2 fingers. Stop.
Okay.
2 fingers. You can fit 2 fingers. You can flip them around if you wanted. It's not tight. I mean, sometimes I do a little bit tighter on Pace because he has a regular just full cheek snaffle. So it doesn't have anything special to it, but sometimes he's a brat, so I like to have like a little bit of a tighter noseband on him just so he knows. And then for this, My mom always puts it on the first one and it annoys me. But it's supposed to be 4 fingers. 4 fingers. Watch, see? Okay, so I always put my things into their little slots because I don't like when you have like little bands flapping around and stuff.
Yeah.
So everything has like a little set band to it.
It's too dark. I can't walk over here at all.
No.
I don't know why it gets so dark.
Everything has a set little band to it. And then I'm using just regular, this bridle didn't come with reins, it just came with like whatever you wanted. So I have my little rope reins, which are actually really like nice. They don't like hurt my hands. I mean, sometimes you get rope burns if you ride Pace because he likes to sometimes be annoying.
And Tessa, you like to change out the little rings too. It's fun.
Oh yeah, I can change them out. But these ones go the best with what he's wearing today. So I'm just gonna leave it. And then I always have my crop with me. I get it. Not everyone uses a crop. Don't at me. But I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm not abusing him with this. It's just to show him that I'm the boss and that if he does something bad, he listens to me better if I have this in my hand. It just makes me feel more comfortable. So I don't smack him with it. It's not like I'm like literally smacking him with it. And he's not scared of it. He doesn't care. Nothing freaks him out. It's not like he's terrified of my crop and he thinks I'm gonna beat him with it. It's just like, it's for my aid, not like for his. Because he's fast enough, he doesn't need it. But I'm not gonna undo my stirrups till I get down to the arena because I don't want to. So yeah, let's just walk down. And I usually bring my reins over when I walk because it's just easier that way. Like I know some people like to walk with their horse's reins still over their necks, but I don't. My next video will be me actually riding Pace, so stay tuned.